"20 miles west of downtown Dallas, one of the league's grand settings, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Detroit Lions and the Dallas Cowboys. Mike Tirico, Greg Oates are ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. And off we go from Arlington. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35. And here's the rookie from Michigan. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
At the 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. They'll go again here with Williams. And they'll bring this up to the 48-yard line, and that's a 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On the give, it's Williams. He'll get this across midfield to about the 49. Jack Campbell, the former 1st-round pick, there to wrap him up.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down.
It's a gain of 20.
You just love to see this effort, especially on 3rd down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
1st down, it is Williams. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
faking the give. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face third down. Now they'll set up to throw. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. And he will get into the end zone. Jameson Williams. Touchdown Cowboys. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Extra point by Little is good. And the Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. DeMarvion Overshown there on the tackle. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8. Tight end going in motion here. On 2nd down, Goff. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. They get 15 on that game. First down, Detroit.
First down, Detroit.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And now he loses the football. Well, sometimes the offense tries to make a little too much happen, try to pitch it around, get an extra few yards, except they lose the ball, and the defense will take over.
Mike, you're exactly right. That is what happened here. That's just a prime example of a player just doing a little too much. Just secure the ball, get as many yards as you can, and make sure your team ends up still possessing the ball.
The Lions called their first timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. They run over center with Williams. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Lions' 36-yard line.
It's another run here for Williams. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. 18 yards on the pickup there. That's good for a Dallas first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
Ready?
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
Come on, set! 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles!
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Arlington in a moment. On to the 2nd quarter. Cowboys possess the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. Play action, he'll set up to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Yeah, so this just really comes down to really good defense. You can tell the quarterback's trying to target something downfield, and when they take that away, typically there's something underneath, but they had all levels of the coverage accounted for, and that was a really nice job.
Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up 1st and goal. From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal.
Street!
Williams is in. Touchdown, Dallas.
So you look back a week ago, Mike, and that tough loss, and you can already see this is a much different group. There's a different focus, there's a different clarity, there's a different operation in and out of the huddle. They look sharp, motivated, and 2 drives later, they've got 2 touchdowns, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
9-0. Cam Little to kick off.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go! And he's going to take this all the way back. 92 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Lions are on the board. It's now 14-7.
Lions 7.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
First carry now for Jaden Blue. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Quick hitting slant there. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets, and if he continues to make plays like that, their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Quick throw, out wide, it's caught. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain, and that'll set up fourth down. So that brings up fourth down. The veteran Jake Bailey called on to punt. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
Ric Flair. Tiger, Tiger. Hey, kill.
To Slaw, the man in motion. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line.
36-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 3.
Here we go. 180. Hey, lift.
Once again, it's Gibbs. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
A loss of a yard on the play. It's now third down and 4.
It's third and 4.
What? 120. What's that?
From the gun, it's Goff. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. So on fourth down, the Lions send out Jack Fox to punt. Cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. He left that first defender grasping for air as he winds up getting 8 out of that one.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
And I don't think he got that wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at third down. Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout and talk things over before third down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that is incomplete.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
This brought in out past the 20. And no chance to turn upfield. He's forced out of bounds after a very short return. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard's very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Like 20. Super one.
They'll go play action with Goff. The coverage right there, and it's knocked away. Incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time. When you're around the ball on defense, good things are going to happen. And this is a great example. He's not able to secure the interception, but the next best thing is he gets his hand on the ball, and it falls harmlessly incomplete.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Goff. That's caught. It's Isaac to Slav. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this 1st half. Here's Jack Fox now. The punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. This will be returnable from his own 15.
Their own 15-yard line.
Okay, ready?
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd. As they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Ready? Go!
He'll look to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. They're going to have it 1st and goal. He'll be out of bounds at about the 5-yard line. Cowboys going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. They say no to the field goal, but that backfires. They're going to come away with nothing as this 1st half comes to an end.
Cam Little to kick off.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This will be returned from the 6. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
Their own 25-yard line.
On the ground, this is Gibbs. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
At the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 3. On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
He's taken down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Here's 3rd and 2. Pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to have a Lions first down by a couple of yards. They get 4 on that 3rd and 2.
First down, Lions.
They'll stay on the ground.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Here's Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Drive begins with a run by Williams. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 25.
15 yards.
A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
Up the sideline to the 40. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. What a way to start this drive. A second big play. This one for 22. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They run straight ahead with Blue. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down. Now this time they'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. 14 yards on that pass play there. First down, Cowboys.
This is a great example, Mike, of why it's so important that the front and the secondary work together, because I think if they can hold up a little bit longer in the back end in pass coverage, this play probably results in a sack, but he can get the ball out just in time, and they turn that close call into a fresh set of downs. And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike, and they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
He'll drop to throw. He's got it at the 7, and he's in. Jake Ferguson, touchdown, Dallas. That is second TD catch of the season.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Cam Little to kick off.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And, they smacked him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
It's a loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
That's taken in. It's Tez Walker. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Cut. 180.
They send the tight end in motion. Out of the shotgun. It's Goff. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have the Lions first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
2nd and 10. They bring a tight end in motion left. On play action. Goff. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes. Donovan Izaraku getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6. And it's 3rd down. To throw is Goff. He tries to get that one down the field, but it is incomplete. Isaac Tesla was the intended target. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Now he'll air one out, and that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th. They will turn it over on down. They'll run it with Williams. Finding room to the 20. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Ready, break! 79! Here we go! 19, Tiger, Panther Street! Ready, crash!
On the ground, this is Williams. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
At the 24-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Got it, ready?
2nd and inches.
Set! Check! 70 Timberwolves!
Now a toss, left side, it's Williams. Now they are in business, inside the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
13-yard line.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10.
Ready? Hawk 70, ready?
A give. Here comes Blue. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
DJ Edwards on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 12-yard line.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Come on, street, Cowboy!
They run over center with Williams. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
Gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
try to run for it with Williams. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. Fourth down coming up. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. Cam Little for this field goal attempt. This about as short as you can get. Little's kick is good. And the Cowboys have run out to a 24-7 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
So, after the field goal, back out is Little to kick this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
In motion comes Walker. Goff to throw on first down. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Throwing on second down. Goff. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They need to get to the 29 here, facing third down.
180! DC!
Now, Goff. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. The one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
And first down, it is Williams. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
They'll go again here with Williams. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
The tackle by Jack Campbell. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
3rd and 9.
Here we go! 18 Cardinal, 18.
Now, faking the give. That's out wide to Williams. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down.
A gain of 7.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the first down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on 4th down is at an all-time high. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Their own 27-yard line.
76, tell him. Cut. 180.
Putting the tight end in motion.
Cut.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. That's caught downfield by Tosma. And Detroit's going to use their second timeout, and they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play.
First down. A gain of 26 yards. And the Lions first down.
Here we go. White 20. Turbo.
On 1st down, it's Goff. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
White 20. 5. Cut.
Back to the air, it's Goff. Going up top. And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked off by Savon Level. And the Cowboys are going to come up with the late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So it's a win for the Cowboys. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. Game they really did struggle in. Look like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory.